We have returned. Raymond for Stream Gamers, and yes, this is Satisfactory. We have run into a situation. I wanted to begin putting that production line down there to make the iron rod, but alas, we don't have enough materials to make this machine right there. And so you see down in the bottom right hand corner, we got the rods, but we need wire. We don't have wire. And wire is surprisingly made out of copper. Yeah. So copper right there. That's what we got to find. And I started working my way to where I know the copper is based on the bleepy things. There's some copper down here somewhere. Now, I don't know, is it down there or is it, oh, it's right there. Oh, yes, yes. Can we, let's have a look at this, shall we? Yeah, we can come around here. All right, very good. So let's get some copper. No. Let's get some copper. So I'm going to do it a little differently, just so you can see how this works. If we look in our inventory, we have one of these right here. You see, portable miner. Now the portable miner is what is used to make the actual miner, and it looks like this. If I drop that down there, it will do its creepy crawly thing, set itself up, and then do this. Right here. Now, this is not an automated system like the previous miners, but what this is doing is it's mining, and it's making copper right there. See, so I can come here and I can put that in there. Again, this is only going to do this up to 100, and then it's going to stop. But that's okay. I will eventually come back here and then put together a copper run. Similar to the iron ingot run, where we made iron ingots, and then once we have iron ingots, we can make the iron plate and the iron rod, and we move forward. And you'll see as we go through this. Well, the same thing will happen with copper. We need copper, and then we'll make a copper ingot, and then once the ingot is made, we'll make wire, and once the wire is made, then the cable will get made, and all of the other stuff. I'm going to show you that kind of here. So we'll get that. We got enough of that. We'll let that keep on doing its thing. A lot of what we're setting up here is I believe I said this before, but I'm going to say it again. You'll find that I'm going to repeat myself 1,000 times, but it's really your fault because you're watching this. If you don't want me to repeat myself, don't watch it. No, please do watch it. But anyways, rambling. There we go. So we see that we can make with the iron, we can handcraft these ingots. With the copper, we can handcraft these. And if we were to handcraft some copper ingot, we'll let it do its business for all. You used to be able to hold the space bar down, click somewhere, and then let go, and it would just do it by itself. Now apparently they fixed that, and you gotta hold the space bar down and or the mouse down, but that's okay. We'll let it we'll do it so we can create 100 wire, because I only got 6 pieces of cable and I got only 1 piece of wire, and so yeah, there's 100. Now we're going to make some out of the wire. We're going to make some cable, right? We'll bring this down to probably somewhere around 60 wire or something like that. Maybe like that. Maybe we'll stop. That'll be fine. Okay, now off. Oops, I'm walking into the walls. Off we go back over here. We'll get this line running, and this line is going to make iron rod. So up we go. Jump on the plateau, and I always push the wrong button endlessly. Again, I want to kind of sort of ish line up there, mostly, yeah, something like that. Click. Then I want to click on here. Well, going to have to be mindful of how much iron plate we have because we're using it to make those belts, right? And then, yeah, I see, not enough cable. All right, let's go. Down the road we go again. So some of this stuff is kind of like this until you get some of the automation out of the way. Once you get enough automation where you've made enough cable, wire, screws, rods, plates, those wire, cable, rod, plate, reinforced iron plate, screws. Those items, you need lots of. You will use just a tremendous amount of this stuff as you do it. I'm right now only trying to make enough that I'm able to start automating some of this stuff, and then we'll leave the factory run off camera, of course, to give us a bit of a surplus so you're not having to watch me handcraft or wait for items that we need. So we'll put together some automated machines to be able to do that. Remember, all the while, over yonder, we're making concrete, and that's going to be important to us here shortly. Oh, now I've gone and buggered that up now, haven't I? I've left the machine on too long, and I've used up all of the wire. We need wire, so well, we can make 20, so let's do that. Oh, wait a minute, I've overreacted a little bit. That's okay. That's all right. You get that overreaction sometimes. If I come in quiet and loud, it's because I've got my microphone sitting in front of my face, and sometimes I lean back, and I don't mean to, but it's what I do. Now, what am I missing now? Oh, yeah, you went back there to do that, and you didn't do it. That's the problem. I made lots of wire, and I didn't make any cable. That's okay. Oops. I'll do it now. I want to be mindful of that number right there. I don't want to diminish that to the point where I'm out of that wire as well, because I have no more copper. I could go get more, but I don't want to. That'll have to be enough. Once again, we're going to go up the little tower here. No, you know what? We'll wing it. Yeah, we'll wing it. We'll just get her ish close, something like so, and we'll turn it in the right direction. That's another thing you're going to see me make mistakes on. I'm going to place machines wrong. There we go. Now we need to have power. Let's bring our power pole from here to somewhere's in here again, like so. Hook you up. Hook you up. There we go. Turn you on. Oops, that's wrong. Let's turn you on and make iron. We'll tell you to make that. And we're going to put one of these thingamabobbies. Later on, you're going to get various different abilities to fly, and they're quite good. And for me, they're quite good because I wish that what they would have done with this game is allowed you to. It's fine that you get your camera view in like this, but I wish they would have allowed you to scroll yourself back out third person like, so you're seeing your character rather than first person. Maybe there is a tool for that. Shall we look? Yes, let's look. Gameplay. Camera. Yeah, camera. Right there, camera. Movement, signal strength. No. I don't know what that does. But, yeah, some of these things are important settings. Exactly what they do, I don't know, but I'm sure they're important. That's why they're here. Yeah, we'll just shut that off. hell of nonsense. Right. In there, iron rod. In there, iron plate. That's what we need, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of this, and we're going to take a little bit of this. No. We're going to take a little bit of this. There's only a little bit. Now we're going to take a pole, and I guess we better be careful how much power we actually have as opposed to what we're using. I just want to set up one more line in this video, and that will get us. Ooh, yeah, we're using. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess what we'll have to do is we'll have to figure out these things right here. We'll split that in half. Right-clicking on the unit splits stuff in half, and again, we'll restack that up. We're going to put that in there, and we're going to put that. Well, that's got lots already, but we'll give it more, right? You see how much leaves I got and how much wood I got. So we got lots of this material to make stuff, and surprisingly enough, all what you see still will not be enough leaves, branch, bark, whatever you want to call it, to get us into automated power making. So yeah, what I'm doing now is I'm going to create a little bit more, because we have access to what's called a biogenerator right there, that guy. So I'm gonna plop that little guy right there. Again, this is not automated, but if I well, let's take it from here. You know what? Let's put one more pole down, and then we'll connect that into the grid. So this guy, he creates 40 megawatts. No, he creates 30 megawatts. The other two only create 20 each. This guy creates 40, so 30. I'll get it right. Probably not, but there we go, 70. Now we're in good shape. Now we can go set up our copper production line, which is around the corner here. Right there. Steve has arrived one more time. There he is. Yeah. So we're going to pick this guy up. Hit E. No. Hit E. Yes. Grab all. No, we're going to pick him up. Yeah. And this is a copper. This is a. This is a nice. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm saying stuff. We're gonna plumb it out that way. Ish. Yeah. And we're gonna take this guy right here. We're gonna bring some cable. Oh yeah. Look at that. Concrete. All right. Let's go over this way. Let's go find our concrete. We got lots of it now. I'm sure there's a reasonable amount have been made over this way somewhere. Well, there's that. Okay, we're just around the edge of that. Oh, and by the way, I should have interrogated this. Now, what do we need here? We need nothing. We will use these hard drives down the road. And some of those hard drives are in those machines. Most of them you'll have to give them something, whether it's put power to it or a combination of power and Ada. Yeah, Ada. Quiet. I'm talking here. Aren't you aware of that? Can't you hear that I'm blithering on? Oh, and look at that. Oh, you guys are not so nice people. Yeah. I don't care for you guys. And I don't know where my wacky stick is. I'll put my wacky stick on. This has been a dangerous part of the world for me right here. I'll kill you. Now, yeah, come over here. Yeah, come over here. Oh, yeah, come on. There we go. Okay. Now, let's go look underneath here. I think I saw spider legs too, which is very dangerous for me. But I did. I'm pretty sure that's spiders right there. Yeah. Let's go. You only live once. Oh. Yeah, Ada. We're not interested in your blithering on again. Power slug, really important. We will use that. We'll put a pin in that, and we'll talk about that when we need to. Ada, close your hole. Thank you. We're not interested in your nonsense right now. What we are interested in is this nonsense. Yeah, it's fantastic. Very good. Right, now let's go this away. Can we cut the corner a little bit? I wonder if we could cut the corner a little bit, because I think the copper's kind of off in this-ish direction. That'll save us a few steps. So later on, well into the game later on, we get transportation. We get things like trains and oh, this is way up. Yeah, see, it's down there. I gotta go. Let's fall. What could go wrong? The only thing that could happen is we could die, and that would be unfortunate. But if we jump, can we jump? No, we can't jump. Oh boy, that's bad. Oh, it's not that bad. What was I saying? Transportation. We get vehicles, trains, and such. This allows us to traverse quicker. We get another thing called hypertube. Yeah, I won't spoil too much, but there's a lot more things along the way as we go that we will get. This is copper. Climb up here, set up the production line. Now, what am I missing? Oh, yeah. See, this is the problem. Now I'm missing rod. Okay, jump down. Jump down. Let's go get some rod. We still got, we probably got enough time to get this production line running, in which case we're going to stop and we're going to let the game run, but we're not going to record it. We're going to get a little bit of material. We're going to get a little bit of rod, a little bit of iron plate. We're going to get, come on now. Why do you want to be so difficult? And we're going to get some copper and all that good jazz sorted out for us, so that we can stop this non-stop, constantly waiting for stuff to happen. This is unfortunately a part of the game. It's just the way the game plays. You have to be willing to get through some of the earlier stages of the game in order to get to the other part. Now, I can only create one machine. Like ideally, and later on you will see, I will have a multitude of machines connected to this one smelter. But right now, I can only have one. And so I will put it, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to put it like this. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump up here and jump up here. And I'm going to put that sucker right, there. Right in front, like so. And then I'm going to put a belt like so in front of that. I'm going to connect some power. Hopefully the power hasn't fallen over on us completely. I'm going to tell you to make some copper. I'm going to tell you to make some wire. And then I'm going to hook this up into here, and we're going to take you over for a little run. I have a feeling my power has stopped. No, it hasn't. So that's the end of the belt. Can't go any further. In the early game, I like to lift it up a little bit so I can walk underneath. And in this case, what I'm going to do, no, that's not what I want to do. In this case, what I'm going to do is, my intentions are, I'm going to run around the outer perimeter. And you ask yourself why? Well, because, yeah, see, now I'm out of, I can get that stuff. It's no big deal. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring that kind of over here in this area where all of the stuff kind of is, right? That's where we got that. It's going to be where we got our plate. Later on, we'll bring the concrete kind of in this area as well. So we have it all here, kind of all centralized. one of the things about Satisfactory, unlike some games, the physics don't really make a whole lot of sense. Now, we are in space, and so there is something to be said for that. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily make a whole hill of sense, because you can float things out there in the middle of nowhere land, and that works in this world. There used to be a snapping tool. It still is. Holding the what's that key? The control key. Getting a close snap. That allows things to line themselves up. I'm going to turn this kind of like that. Lift it up one clicky. We'll bring it up over here. We'll lift this up one clicky, and into the bin you go. Yeah. If we were doing it right, we would have wire on that line, but we're not doing it right. So yeah, we've buggered something up. Let's go find out, shall we? I think I know. I'm actually quite certain I know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I didn't know this, but that was the problem. I didn't put that belt in. So this is going to make copper ingot. Copper ingot's going to go into here. It's going to make this wire. Now, I could run it if I could find another copper node, which I think there is another one up there somewhere. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize that bin right there, kind of as like a splitter. So I'm going to put the copper wire in here. Now it's going to produce more copper wire. I believe it's 60 units per minute. Do I have? I don't have. Yeah, see, I don't. It doesn't matter. I'll kind of go over that on our next one. Right now, what I'm going to do now, for now, is I'm going to ensure that our power grid is functional. Yeah, see? So we have, if all machines are running, it's going to use 48 megawatts of power. We're currently making 70 megawatts of power, and we're actually consuming 38 megawatts of power. I don't understand this production consumption. Not sure. Anyways, 92. Yeah, lots. Yeah. Let's jazz you up. Let's jazz you up. Yeah. And let's jazz. We'll jazz you up as well. There. Okay. Yeah. So, in short, I'm gonna move that belt. Do we have enough plate for that? Probably. Let's go get that. Let's go get that. Concrete over this way. What we got to do is we got to kind of find the shortest ish route. We don't necessarily need to go over top of mountains and hills and whatnot. I'd like not to. But well, see, you can see it's right there. Yeah. So we're going to come up this way and then turn around the corner. That's what we're going to do. Yeah. Yep. There it is. So we'll get this. Let's go see what we got. We got 130. That's okay. That's good. Remember, I took 500 out of it already, so we'll just bring this up. Again, we're gonna bring everything up to a height that we can walk underneath, and that's how we'll move this along. That way, we're able to these belts won't be in the way for us. Now, in saying that, you have to know that by doing that, you're using. I guess you're not using. I was just going to say, I think you use more materials by lifting it, but it appears as that's not true. I may be lying about this stuff. Well, maybe lying is extreme. Supplying inaccurate information is another way of saying it. Yeah, supplying inaccurate information is another way. I've gotten quiet because I'm. Yeah. We're close. We're close. I can go get more material, and yeah, that'll be good for us. Oh yeah, yep, that'll be good for us. There we go. And we'll pick on that guy. I think we'll put that bin right in line there somewhere. I got to find out where it is. It's right there. Lift you up. Yep. 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 Lift you up. Yeah. So I'm not terribly worried about, accuracy and stuff like that in the early part of the game, but you will see later on I will be pretty particular about making sure that things line up and stuff like that. You can't, it's hard to line stuff up on the ground, but later on we will have access to platforms and platform making things. Yeah. So there we go. Concrete in here. So we got concrete in there. We got iron plate in there. We got iron rod in there, and we got those things in there. Yeah. That's good. So we're mostly through. Now, I don't know. Do we actually have access to this? We don't. Do we have that's what we were initially doing, weren't we? Yeah. Do we have enough of... So the idea that we were doing, if we do have enough, I will get that upgrade done. If we don't have enough, then, well, I guess I won't. That's not here yet. Let's go look at this. We still have a little bit of time in our 30-ish minute window this way. So let's talk about this just briefly. So this is our objective. This is what we want to accomplish. In accomplishing this, we get this lookout tower, we get these foundations, ramps, walls, and yeah, so we get this stuff, right? In order for us to do that, we need to have this. Now, if I agree to accept the objective, I do that. Puts it up here and says, this is what you need. Have you got it? Well, we got the concrete, we got the plate, and we got the rod. Look at that. When we hit this button, I'm going to hit the button and I'm going to try to show you what happens. Hit that button, and now we're going to go and look. And Ada, this I believe is Ada right here. Ada's yapping away, which we want her to shut up. And off she goes. That's going out to the mothership. In some way, that going to the mothership gives us this upgrade. Yeah. It's space. All kind of weird things happen in space, so we can't control that. Logistics. This is the next one we really, really want because we need these splitters. It will allow us to take, let's say, for example, a miner that's making 120 units per minute, but a smelter that only needs 30, right? So if I have a splitter, I can take that miner's production, split it in 4 ways, send it into 4 smelters, and I can have 4 times the smelting off of 1. Again, I talked about efficiency, and that's my thing. I like to have things efficient. Right now, we're not efficient, but and so that's what splitters do. Mergers do just kind of the opposite. They take those 4 smelters, bring it into 1, and then we can take that belt and send it somewhere as 1 unit. Should it need to go to something that needs 120, right? So that's what mergers do. Conveyors do just as you see what they do on the screen. They allow you to transport things up and down rather than to and fro. This is a new one, so we're going to learn that one together because I don't know what it is. Efficiency stat. I'm not sure what efficiency stat means. We don't have it here, but here we do. And so does efficiency show us how efficient our entire factory is? Could be. That'd be a neat thing to see if it does. Okay, so what did? Oh yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll show you one little one final little trick, and you'll kind of see, or you might see where we might go with this. Up we go. We have foundations. We have all these foundations. We'll use that one. That I know of, it doesn't require any more or less units for each of these, whether it's a thicker one or the middle one or this one. I'm going to use that one. So now, if you were to press and hold the control key, the world has a grid. And if you use this system of world gridding, you can properly link this factory area with a factory that you're way on the other side of the world. It will properly link. All of the tiles will line up, belts and all of those things will line up. So use the grid. Okay, there's that. Got a tile. One other thing we can do is with this tile selected, we can press the R key, and that puts us into zoop mode or vertical mode or default. We want zoop because if we click and drag this out here, we can lay multiple tiles all at once. Right? You see that? All at once, yes. Up to 10. Up to 10 in a row can be laid. Okay? And so I'm going to do this kind of like this. And so now, because we actually have this floor, it allows us to line things up symmetrically, right? Not just kind of have them all helter-skelter. And you notice how the machine, snaps into a vertical, horizontal, or vertical, parallel, or perpendicular view, and only that, right? Whereas here, you see how it kind of rotates and just willy-nilly puts itself wherever it likes? I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. That's not my thing. I don't like it, not even a little bit. I like this right here. It's fantastic. Okay. So anyway, we're well into our video of 30 minutes. Well, truth be known, we're 32 minutes and change. So that is going to be the end of this one. Satisfactory, 1.0 edition. So it is the released version of Satisfactory. We've been playing Satisfactory for years. It's always been in early access, and today we're no longer in early access. We are in, the full release of the game that I understand. Raymond, Stream Gamers, like, comment, subscribe, smashing buttons, and all of those wonderful things. Please do it. If you like. If you don't like, please do it again. Anyways, please. I'm trying to grow the channel a little bit. I'm trying to merge some of my community. I've got some community kind of staggered around all over the different places because they do a multitude of different things. Fundamentally, the channel is a gaming channel. It is about gaming, not one specific game, but a multitude. And I'm going to kind of start getting more into that, playing a variety of different games and going through the playthroughs, some of which will be informational, but mostly it will be, hopefully entertaining. That's it for me. Till the next time. All right, bye-bye now. Oh, yeah, let's not forget to have fun, enjoy life, be kind, all those wonderful sentiments that most people should live by, and most do.